Good morning, all. Doesn't know I'm talking to the camera.
There's fish at the back, jumping.
Oh, this is what I'll walk up to. What's the name of this canal, Adam?
The Fosdyke Navigation.
Fosdyke Navigation.
Yeah.
Meet Adam. Say hello, Adam. I've been invited out to this. Now, I don't know what the score is, I don't know what the plan is at the moment. You've got to give 48-hour notice for that lock over there, and we need to go through that lock, and we haven't given 48-hour notice, so we could be stuck here until at least Friday. But there's a few things that need to be done on this here boat to get it more useful, and we've got to somehow get this thing motoring, which runs well, and we need to get this down to Ely, which is quite a long old way away. At 4 knots, that's going to take a while. And this is where we are. Oh, 5 in the morning, by the way. I am absolutely cream crackered. I didn't hit the sack till, what was it, 1:30? I actually don't know how much of this trip I'm going to be able to film, because it's suddenly got sprung on me that there's over 100 locks we've got to go through. Over 100. So we've managed to negotiate that lock over there, which is right over the far end. So that lock over there is the one we're going through, and there's one of 2 electronically controlled, and you have to give 48-hour notice. But I managed to persuade the guy to let us through today. We ain't even booked. There's a row of boats going through, and we're going in last at the tail end. So yeah, with a bit of luck, we'll be hobbling through, and then we'll be stuck between 2 locks. I think the word is we book in the next one, which I think Adam's girlfriend has already done, or is in the process of doing. I was told that she's having trouble getting through though, or has been having trouble. That's all a bit weird. I came for the experience, and the experience is I'm going to do. Plus, Adam needs my help, so we're going to stick with it. So later today, we'll be buzzing through that one over there, where that red car just went. Straight over there. Right, gone through that lock gate we spoke about, so we're here for the night, and the reason for that is his girlfriend has got to come from Ely up to here, which is quite a way away, pick the car up and then take it back to Ely. So in the meanwhile, we're spending the night at Fenton Marsh near the pumping station, and thought I'd show you. Oh, that's bad on the knees, that is. There's a few things of interest here. One of them is over there. I'll see if I can keep my hand steady, and we'll see what we got, because that looked like a ruin to me. I have no idea what that is. See, the thing is, this is an inland waterway, so unlike a sea waterway, you can't just come along and rip bits off. You just cannot do it on an inland. But an external, like a sea, that's a different matter. In fact, the sea one, the chances are they have been dumped. Someone's pride and joy gone. There's some good stuff on there that's worth selling on. Windows for starters, not a lot of money to be made on them, but they're there, and as long as the plastics are not done on the hatch, you got that. Yep. Don't know if there's any more around the bend though. That's all private, that side. Right, bearing in mind I don't have my glasses on, Torski is where we are. We're on that. We're just before that bend. So we've just gone through that lock, if you could see it, in black there, and we're now sitting just before that bend. So the plan is, he thinks, some of today and tomorrow we should be able to get down to about there. Okay, once we've done that, I would like to see us down to here, but he believes we will end up here, which is Newton on Trent. No, it isn't. Newark on Trent, sorry. I haven't got my glasses on. Once we've done that one, we're going to go hell for leather, and we've got, how many locks have we got? We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3 locks there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 locks there. So, going to have a go at the 8 tomorrow. And our final destination for this half of the trip is down here, where the railway station is. That's where we're planning to pull in. So in 4 days, which is what I've given him, because that's about as far as I can make that last, hopefully, is all the way down that, and all the way down that to there. If I run out of this, I've got to find a shop. If I run out of coils, I'm done, because I need my bloody nicotine. So we're going to come back, bear in mind by the time you see this, this whole trip would have been filmed, but we'll come back and start back at that point, and then we've got a motor all the way down here, all the way here, and we've got to go all the way up there. Look at the amount of locks I've got to push open here, all the way at Peterborough, all the way up. Then we've got to go through the flats, as he put it, somewhere around here, and eventually we'll end up there. St. Ives. So that is our trip. Massive. I have to laugh because he told me, yeah, it'll be about 2 days, I reckon. 2 days, yeah, 2 days, the whole thing, 2 days, yeah. No, definitely not. It's over 3 weeks. Over 3 weeks. So we'll see how far we get, and then I've got to go home once we get to that point. If we get to that point, I have my doubts if we will. There is a tunnel there, but I don't know if we're going to be going under that or not. That's these I'm looking forward to. Tunnel there, another tunnel there. I don't think we have any more after that. No. So that's the Grand Union, I believe. Yep, Grand Union Canal, Leicester section, all the way down. And then we come off that at Northampton, and we go all the way up to Peterborough. That one's going to be a nightmare. And I've got to do the locks, me, with knackered knees and a knackered shoulder. Oh, brother. Remember, that's submerged log. That's That's only a little bit of what was under there. Massive log there, it seems to have just rolled down, and that's where it sat. So that bit there, that will take you up to the coast. This is all tidal. We're heading round. I guess that wasn't a Cold War bunker, it was a pumping station. Got that a bit wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I got that a bit wrong. I thought that was Cold War, but that really did look like one.
It did, from the other side it does.
Yeah. It does. So, the lot we've got to go to is 16 miles away.
Believe that, because that hasn't been working for about 4 days. I'm not sure why. I haven't looked to see if the wire. I looked to see if the wire was on.
Oh, the temperature gauge.
Yeah, no, I looked out the back over the stern of the boat in the centre to see if it's spraying the water.
There's plenty of water coming out of there, and that's not steaming.
That's right. Yeah. We'll take it from me. Nice whip, isn't it? Nice with the whip for you. We do a slow through here.
I'm used to a tiller.
No.
And I'm turning the opposite way because that's what you do with a tiller. I keep doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's a bloody steering wheel.
You literally have to look at it like a truck, like,
Yeah.
like your van, like your one you drive.
They don't help.
No, I know. It seems weird. It don't seem natural. I don't know what you're saying.
This is a really beautiful bit of country, isn't it?
Hidden in the bushes is a little bird. It's hidden right up in the bushes. Is that a hawk? I think a hawk's on that side.
If you're wondering why I am sticking to the centre, there are so many obstacles and tide is low. And you can see this river is made up of rock, so we don't want to be dragging into any of that. Right, so you see what I mean? Obstacle over there. See that? So I'm going to go over here because I do not want to hit that. And it does look very shallow there. Throw the camera down, you know why I'm doing it, because I don't want to mud out. There's something there as well. Oh, well, this is wonderful, isn't it?
he's cut that edge and it's running so cool. I feel all the pipes, they're all dead cold.
Yeah, yeah.
And the pump's dead cold, the face of the pump, the brass pump's dead cold.
I've got a thermostat in it then.
It might have been removed.
Oh, right. I was just thinking maybe put a metal disc in there with a hole cut in it. Just to hold the water back, yeah. Yeah. Well, I promise tomorrow we'll clean these windscreens for you so you can see better with that camera. Oh, I'm getting too close to the edge. Pull her out a bit in the middle.
So we haven't spot any shallow spots for you. That's a shallow spot there, or weed. That's shallow.
Yeah.
You're alright.
Yeah, I was going to put a little further out in the middle. There's a mud bar there, look.
Yeah, got to watch the mud bar, but I'd come over here and come to the right a bit more. We'll be alright there. Somewhere there, I reckon.
No, I don't think so.
A bit of shallow, it's a bit of weed, it is. It's a bit of weed, or ripples on the way. A bit of weed in front of us or something.
I think we're alright here, aren't we?
I think we're alright.
Oh, that's weed, isn't it? It looks like that's just very deceptive.
It's weed. And wind on the water.
Yeah,
Wind on the water.
yeah. The wind does all the shallow ripples. Right, I'll shut the camera off. If you say so.
Not much better, but it's a bit better.
What are you looking for?
Just getting these working.
Yeah, forget it. Oh, it's helped a little bit. Yeah. Punch that throttle down a tiny bit, please. A bit more. That's it, that's what I want. Yep, there for now. Mate, I might go lower than that in a minute.
The block's a tiny bit warm with your finger, but it's alright. The head's quite cool. The belt's slipping a tiny bit, so the belt could do with a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought that belt was squealing when I was on Sicko.
Yeah. No, if you put your nose near it, you can smell the rust.
Smell it.
So the belt's slipping tiny bit, not really loose, like loads of slipping, just a tiny.
I'm on it, Captain.
Yeah, because the way the river's, I think if
If I I'd have gone round there, I think we'd have got into trouble.
Yeah, I think so. I think you picked the right side there, because it looks the deepest side.
Yeah, it didn't look great, did it?
That side don't look the deepest.
Yeah, I think we did right.
Oh no, it's not to the left. Hold on, no. There's the lock. It's to the right of us. So if we see a busy road to the right running parallel to this river, that is the A1.
Okay, and that's where our lock
That's
is
where
that we've
we
got
are.
to go through.
And then just there, as we start to see that road, we'll see the lock, and then we get those silly little bends. Two
Right.
little right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand.
Okie doke.
We're dead at the lock.
Okie doke.
That's terrible. Really, you could do with tightening up a bit more, and if it snaps, it snaps. So you could do with tightening a bit more, getting more tension.
Well, the water pumps run off the engine directly, innit?
Yeah,
So
that doesn't matter.
so it's just charged. So
it's just charge or lose.
So we will have to literally turn everything off and just keep plodding if that belt snaps.
Yeah.
And then when we pull in, you'll have to We'll have to find a
I was gonna
car
try and stop-
accessory store.
Yeah, but if I could stop it from snapping, if we can find somewhere to pull in again, and I
Yeah.
stop it from snapping, and we tighten it right up, and it stays, it holds. But it might be the front bearings on the alternator seem all right, but it might be the back bearings.
Right.
The back bearings on the alternator might not be good, and that might be putting load on the belt.
Right.
And the only way to find that out is to tighten it again. If it runs true and runs okay, you know that it's possibly not the bearings, they've just got a bit dry. But I've oiled the front bearing, but I've just washed all the oil. I washed all the because I've just done it with a bit of spray lube down the back, not on the belt.
Cromwell lock.
Yes. It's just come up on the screen. Cromwell, right, come back, scroll back a tiny bit there.
Yeah.
Cromwell's here, right? Here's you.
Okay.
You've got further than I thought.
Yeah. Cost us a belt, but yeah.
Cromwell is where the OK diner is.
Yeah.
That's black, that is black. Oh, you said there, look at all this lot. Oh, it's like a farm, an old farm. Looks like another pump house type building or a little farmhouse.
Yeah, it might be.
Church, it's got to be a church then.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be.
But I'm just amazed at how small it is and how far back we saw it. It was only 4 mile back, man.
Lovely willow, look at that willow there.
Yeah.
But that looks industrial, that place.
Yeah, well, if that's a disused windmill, then it would be, wouldn't it? They've got a load of barges up with all the corn and whatnot.
Look at the windows.
Yeah.
Top window.
Looks a bit suspicious, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
It's got a, what do you call it?
Glass, are they?
No, the white thing underneath, I forgot what they're called. Air conditioner unit.
Yeah, air conditioner.
I wonder if it's there's a little bit more Cold War going on there. We don't know, but
Could be. That's a lovely church, that is. That's some church. Look at the spires where they're open at each side. It's an open spire. It's got slits at the spires. The animals can get down here all right, can't they? Down this brook.
yeah.
Little brook. Stick a bit of cloth there. Won't stop it. Won't stop a rattle. Won't stop you jamming it out of gear if you have to. Here to test us.
We're limping in. Cromwell Lock is not far away now. We've only got a little distance to go. We've literally got to go there on the map. I don't know if you guys can see that. shakedown, it was fine. Decided to die on us on the way up here. But we're getting there. First stop of many. This one might work. This stop might permanently put us aside for a few days. We've done in one belt. Well, the lock should be straight ahead. Got a little bit of a bend, and it's just beyond that bend.
Definitely better tapping this than getting on the rock. Tapping works better than this kind of rock.
Put in on the staging platform.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because they're not going to let you in tonight.
No, I know that.
Okay guys, 11:30. We've tied up for the night and we're just doing a few repairs. I'll show you where we are. There is the lock, even though you can't see much. Adam has got his head buried in the engine bay at the moment. It's just pulling the alternator off because it hasn't died, but the bearings have.
The bearings want to collapse on us.
Yeah, so he's going to pull it apart, try and repack it with grease, and then put it back on and see how much further we can get. Because the plan is, I've got a couple of days left, and then I've got to head off home, so he's trying to get that to work as best as possible and see how much further we can do. Now, it helps if I keep the map the right way up, doesn't it? So, one map. So we started up here. We are now currently here. That's about 20-30 miles long, that little lot. Now, I was hoping we'd end up here, but the alternator died, so we couldn't do it. So we never got through that lock. So tomorrow we'll hopefully go through that lock. And if the alternator survives, then we've got to try and do all of that bit there. And we've got to then do all of that bit, and we've got 2 days to do it in. That's it. The car is somewhere around here. Once we get the car back to Ipswich, back to Woodbridge, couple of days at home, resupply, get some proper equipment, because we weren't ready for this, not really, and then we'll come back with proper equipment and we'll then finish this journey off. So we've now got to go all the way down here through a few tunnels, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I want to show you something. Can you see those little black lines? They're locks, and there's a lot, because our final destination is there, I believe. St Ives. Morning, 8 o'clock. He's pulled the alternator apart, and yeah, bearings are shot and the shaft bent as well, just why it's throwing belts. It's not great. So I thought I'd go for a walk. Oh, these stairs are mad. I'll go for a walk and show you some of the area we're at. So I don't know how much more filming I'm going to get done, because I don't know what's happening at the moment. Oh, that's a killer. Well, this is what I've got to go through today, sorry. What we should have gone through last night. That big old lock. There must have been some real sizey ships come through here in the old way back in the day, you know. Look at the size of this. Massive. And you've got the weir over the back here. Pretty big, isn't it? Hello, the lock keeper's there, I think, isn't he? Windows are open, so it must be. Didn't get back to us on the phone, we left a message. really quite nice here, isn't it? And then further down, I'll show you in a minute, you got all the holding pontoons all the way down the bottom there. I'm assuming they're rams. There you go. And that's what we're supposed to be passing through. Good, eh? Well, I just spoke to the lock keeper. Seems like our trip might come short anyway. The Peterborough flight that we've got to go up, a lot of locks. We are a few inches, possibly a few inches too wide for one of them. They were made for real narrow boats, apparently. I did say at the beginning of this video that this was because I just got invited along to help. Who knows? The suggestion was take the boat downriver. There's a couple of marinas down there that have transport, and then the owner of the boat can have it lifted out, transported to where it's got to go, which is St Ives, roughly. So that's kind of where we're at with it at the moment, I'm afraid. So there may not be much of a part two, if any at all. Well, this has been an epic adventure. It was Ely or bust. I'm afraid to say it's bust. We can't get through one of the locks. We are just a little bit too wide. So the plan now, this boat mover is now going to have to go via the road. So now we're going to have to go all the way back. I would say what a waste of time, but it's been a good experience. There's been ups, there's been downs, some real lows, but there's been some highs as well. So yeah, we're going to just do our thing at the moment, and then I need to go to the supermarket because the toilet in this thing is pants. He's got to go down to the truck stop to get a shower, and then we're going to turn this here boat around, and we're going to head all the way back to Cromwell Lock, where I'm planning on tying it up, and then trains and cabs to pick the car up if we can. And that is our plan. Back soon. Okay, I'm going to close this video now. I think we're done for the day. I think this trip is pretty much over. You don't want to see what we've already done, so there's no point. I'm going to just show you a little bit of what we would have gone through had we carried on. So I want to show you this castle. This town is beautiful, but it's also rough at the same time, which is a shame. Everyone's either rich or they're absolutely buggered for money. So yeah. So there's some real ancient stuff here. Look at that bridge, and then you've got the castle over there in the background, which they're restoring. And the town is really busy with people. Unlike Ipswich, which is dead, this place is very vibrant. There's lots of people around doing their thing. We've got the castle barge. I don't exactly know what's going on in there. Sorry about the wind again. It's very windy up here. And there's a lot of traffic, a lot of boat traffic, to and froing. And the lock, you can see it from here under the bridge. That's where we would have gone had we have gone further upriver. I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like we've failed, but it is what it is. And there you go. It's all very nice. So with that, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. My battery's about to die, so I'll catch you later on the next episode of something else. Bye.